For the 5 of us in attendance and the dozens watching from home, it's time. Slam Press Tomes is proud to present Sketchlemania 38, Festival of Fears. Returning to the cage tonight, weighing in at 125 pounds, monstrous Mike Rooth.
Hey guys, how you doing?
And you are a title winner too.
I am the 2022 Granite State Comic-Con Championship Sketch-Off.
Oh boy!
Champion.
All right,
Sketch-Off champion, something like that. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm waiting for the belt to show up, and it's the coolest thing ever, man.
Awesome. All right, weighing in at an even 200 pounds, Kelly Warlock Williams. Yes.
I have a knife.
Weighing in at 110 pounds, returning Becka Grim Reaper Kinzie.
What is up, people?
Hey, Becca.
And finally,
Hey.
weighing in at a hefty 525 pounds, Skeleton Kociuba.
Hey.
And finally, weighing in at None Your Business, Bang Duncan. All right, we're going to start this off. It's been a minute. I don't think we've had a live show like this for about 3 months on this stream. We've done a few, we had a few live shows at Comic-Cons, but we haven't done this for a while. So I want to kick it off before we lower the cage with a special message from Mr. Kevin Smith.
Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith.
And Martin Slam Duncan.
And you are watching Sketchlemania.
Check it out, kids.
Or go watch Clerks again.
Yeah, that's it.
How cool is that?
That's pretty rad.
All right, it's time to lower the cage. Alrighty, so thank you so much, folks, for jumping in with your artistic skills tonight. Once again, Sketchlemania live. If you have any questions, please write them in the comments, and we will chat to you directly via the comments. It's both on YouTube under Sketchlemania channel, and also on the Sketchlemania Facebook site, as well as my own personal site. So have a look. How you guys feeling tonight?
Yeah, I'm all right, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're looking a little pale, Jonathan. You're feeling okay? I know a doctor if you need one. Anyway, all right. So tonight's theme essentially is we say it's a festival of fears, but it's Halloween. So so basically we're gonna do something horror related, and it's right up my alley because I'm a huge horror fan, and I think most of the folks here on artists here are horror fans as well. And the first question I have is from Mr. Sam Agro, and he wants to know, is that adorable Mike Ruth single?
I'm too tired to answer, but thank you, Sam.
And he said, talk about your stud muffins. Thanks, Sam. Thanks for kicking that off.
Wow.
Most appreciated. Most appreciated.
For sure.
Now, Sam, you're going to want to stick around because you don't even know. I think I'm the only person that knows all the folks that are going to be on Frankenstein Visions. So this is a surprise for all the artists as well that are involved. So I will be doing a quick teaser a little bit later in the show and show all the folks that we've signed up for that. All right. Oh, Mr. Paul Kemp. Mr. Paul Kemp says, awesome lineup tonight. Great to see Sketchlemania back. It's great to have you back, Mr. Kemp. So before we get into what we're drawing tonight, let's talk a little bit about the charity that we're doing. So very quickly, it is Breast Cancer Month, so we thought it'd be a good opportunity to throw a little money towards cancer research, helping. There's a number of different charities that we could choose from. Some are very specific that help folks with just services for folks that are experiencing, cancer and things like that. So, of course, if there's any changes, if any of the artists here want to change the charity, that's fine. Either way, 100% of the proceeds are going to charity. We just ask that if you win the auction for any of these pieces of art, that you just throw some money to the artists for the shipping. Okay, so other than that, it all goes to the charity. All right. So let's do maybe a quick round table to see what you guys are drawing. I'm gonna let's hit up Skeleton because I think he's well into it already. Let's see.
Well,
Boom.
So far.
Oh my. Whoa. Are you done?
No. I started like a couple minutes earlier because I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna add this to it, so I have to like.
Oh, Zipatone. Zipatone, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so because I have no idea how it works. How does Zipatone work?
You basically find the spot that you have. You get a X-Acto knife.
Yeah.
So you basically you trace the spot of the X-Acto knife. You cut it out, and then you use the butt of the X-Acto knife, and you kind of basically you basically stick it on by like applying a lot of pressure onto it and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it like the ink or whatever comes off, and it gives you that effect.
Well, if ink doesn't come off, what happens is what it basically does is you're kind of creating like a shading screen or that. So what I'm doing is when it is over it, you're gonna see my black line still, but it'll look like I put like shading on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Like a manga, like when you see in the manga and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen the effect in the end. I just didn't know how it worked.
Yeah.
And you are doing Vecna, it looks like.
Yep, doing Vecna.
Vecna, right on. All right, let's move over to Becca. Becca, what are you drawing tonight?
Revisiting Pennywise.
Oh,
Yeah.
classic.
So, yeah, I've been drawing
Very
him for
cool.
a while.
New Pennywise or original Pennywise? Well,
new Bill Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård Pennywise, very cool.
Yeah. I drew him a lot when like the movie first came out, and then I was like, I should revisit this, just to see like, I don't know. I look at the old drawings and I'm like, ugh, 2018, 17, what?
Yeah.
So,
Well, that just means you've gotten so much better since then.
Yeah, one would hope so, but I do love drawing him, and I love the movies. So
I had heard that he had a really rough time. Like he almost didn't come back for the sequel.
Really?
Yeah. He had a really hard time playing that character, and he kind of took it with him a bit too much. Maybe he's one of those method actors or something, but
yeah,
it messed with his head.
Oh boy.
Which I could see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's jump over to Mr. Kelly. Boom. What you got for us tonight, sir?
I don't know. I think it might be Pumpkinhead.
We might have a Pumpkinhead.
I'm struggling with him.
I love that film so much.
It's a good one. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's what's his name? Was it
Lance Henriksen?
Lance Henriksen, but is it Rick Baker?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, they did the creature stuff?
The design, yeah. Was it Rick
Is it Rick
Baker?
Baker or Stan Winston?
Oh no, I think it's Stan Winston. I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it was Winston.
Yeah, and I think didn't he not? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hand in my nerd card. Sam, you're gonna have Sam, Agro, and other folks chime in. But I think he wrote it too, or one of them wrote it, or directed it. And I think it was just a showcase of that awesome creature creation that he did.
You just try to find a place for it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I love this creature, and I'm gonna write a whole movie around it. And the movie ended up being kick-ass. So.
You mean Pumpkinhead?
Pumpkinhead, yeah.
Kick-Ass was a different movie.
Oh.
Oh.
Kelly, is it gonna be like this all night, man?
Probably.
we got like 2 hours, man.
That's then yeah, it absolutely is going to be like that.
All right, let's move over to Mr. Ruth. Do you know what you're drawing tonight? There's something there.
Not exactly yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna celebrate the fact that I finished the last of my shipping of Dodge Kickstarter stuff today. There was over 100 pieces of mail that had to go out, and artwork and everything, and stickers and all that jazz. And man, it was like a 16-hour straight grind yesterday. So it was. I'm just gonna celebrate by leaning maybe into some of the horror elements of the Dodge comic, because it's an action-packed kind of G.I. Joe style comic, but there is quite a lot of horror elements to it that I think are going to come to a head in the fourth and final issue that I'm going to be drawing very shortly. And so I'm going to do something kind of playing with proportion and maybe show a Dodge transformation scene or something like that.
Oh, that's sick, man. That's beautiful.
As a horror piece. So we'll see. And I wanted to say I apologize if you guys can hear the poor dog next door to me. It's probably coming through on the microphone. Unfortunately, I'm not playing one of those spooky Halloween tapes in the background. It's I'm really upset by it. It's been upsetting us for weeks. It's right across the hall. We can't shut it off, and I think they're crate training the poor thing. But when they're out, the dog just cries and cries and cries nonstop for hours, and it's actually pretty torturous. And it must be worse for the dog. So anyway, I'm just sorry if that comes through. I'm gonna mute my mic as much as possible because it's pretty loud in here sometimes.
I don't hear anything. So
okay. I haven't heard anything at all.
I don't hear a thing, man. If you didn't say.
Okay, cool.
Are you sure it's not in your head, man?
No, it's not. No.
Okay.
Letters have been written, etc. There's not a whole lot. There's no piece from it, right? It's just kind of, we're living in a small apartment building, and it's just very close quarters for that kind of noise. Yeah.
So as per usual, I'm already behind on my my questions here. So Sam Agro says, excellent, cool. I think he was talking about the reveal that we're gonna do a little later.
Oh yeah.
And he also says, can't beat that scary clown, Becca.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody like clowns? I don't know. I mean,
I don't love clowns.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I like them from actually a horror aspect of it, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I like them as intended. I don't know.
Yeah.
The only clown I like is Homie the Clown.
Homie?
Yeah, Homie the Clown's the best clown.
Nice. Julian says, did I hear Pumpkinhead? You certainly did, Julian. So we're getting a Pumpkinhead tonight.
I want to see that again. It's been so long I can't remember a stitch of that movie.
Yes. And he says Stan Winston wrote and directed it. So I knew that it was an effects guy. I got the wrong one. But yeah, so Stan Winston wrote and directed it. Again, I think, just an awesome film. Lance Henriksen is amazing in that too. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's a great horror. It's kind of a horror fairy tale kind of film, really. All right. Who's this? Wednesday night reviews. Hey, what's up, folks? I'm
Oh, hey,
excited
what's
for
up,
the
man?
event. Hey,
Hey.
how you doing?
I know that, dude.
Wednesday night reviews. Do you know what I found in the fridge? Which probably tells a lot about me. This is from last Christmas, but it's still good. It's caramel Baileys. So
Oh, nice.
I crack it out because I don't think I have too much life in it yet, so I better drink it. Anybody drinking anything tonight?
Just hot chocolate for me
Hot
because I'm
chocolate?
cold.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I might dig on some water pretty soon. I could use some more water. So
All right. All right.
living, wild and everything.
Party Central here. Very cool. So let's see here. Anybody doing is there any traditions that you guys do come October, Halloween time? I mean, I know that I've been on a tear watching a whole bunch of horror movies. Anybody doing something similar to that?
I just finished watching Final Destination, like 1 to 6, I think, or 1 to 5. Is it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It was on Tubi last week. I was watching a bunch on Tubi, and I watched one you know the thing where you're like, I'm drawing, you're like, oh, why the hell, why not? I'll say this: it's every movie is exactly the same movie. It's the same movie redone every time.
It is. I mean, I don't even think I've seen all 6 or whatever, 5 or 6 of them, but
you did.
but I did. Yeah.
The last one has different rules and has a twist at the end.
Okay.
But really, the best ones I think are my favorite ones are 2 and 3. They have the best kills.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you generally want them to die anyway.
Yeah.
It's like the Friday the 13th movies. All right. Anyone else? Anybody else watching anything or
Yeah,
recommendation?
I'm trying to watch a bunch of movies, and it just ends up getting a bit overwhelming because I'm like, there's so much to see, and yet, I'm trying to pick ones that okay, this is more like for October.
Yeah.
And then other ones I'm like, I'll just save that one for later.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I was just at the Toronto After Dark Film Festival.
Oh,
So super happy that it came back. It was gone over COVID. They tried to do like a on-demand type attempt at it, but it just wasn't the same thing. So I saw a bunch of really cool films. Let's see. I wrote a few up here that I recommend people try. So first film is called Pray for the Devil. If you're into, and it's Prey, if you're into like those exorcist type movies, it was kind of interesting. Like I find a lot of them kind of same right after the Exorcist. Like where do you go from there? But where this one changed it a bit, not giving too much away. It basically takes place at a school for budding exorcists, essentially. And there was a female nun. Now, because the school only allowed males to be exorcists, this female nun wanted to be sort of the first female to be an exorcist. But aside from that, what was kind of cool is they showed like these different degrees where some folks would be terminally possessed, and they're kind of sent off to the Vatican to die because there's no saving them, sort of thing. And they were trying to find a way to save these terminally possessed folks, but it was kind of cool. It was cool. The other one was Freaks Out, which is another cool one. Freaks Out is kind of like very similar to Hellboy in a way. It's kind of superhero-y, but dark. A lot of Nazi killing, which was fun. Evil Eye. I recommend that one too. That's another one that's coming out. Mexican film. Very creepy. Witches were involved.
Soul.
And yeah, yeah. And the last one I recommend is a film. And now, when I say I recommend this, it's not for the acting or the dialogue, but it is a great popcorn party. It's kind of like an Evil Dead type movie, where there's tons of over the top stuff going on, tons of gore, and it's called Here for Blood. So check that one out. There you go. Those are my recommendations for the spooky holidays.
Did you not? Did you like? I guess you didn't like In the Dirt, right? You saw that too, right?
I saw In the Dirt. It was a good film. But I felt it ran a little long. Yeah, but there were some cool things about it for sure. It was it was like two people kind of going down that conspiracy theory downward spiral, which was kind of fun. Yeah.
My writing partner Eddie, he actually saw you there. He saw you at the.
Oh, did he? Oh, he just said hi. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. Okay. Sam Agro says, I always watch some horror movies in October, some great ones, but also some really cheesy ones to break it up. Yeah, same. Julian says, October 1st, it starts with the Monster Squad and Ernest Scared Stupid.
Love it.
I forgot about Ernest Scared Stupid, and it is a kid's movie, but I guess there was some scary parts in it, and I showed my nephew it when he was young, like a young kid, and he was terrified after he saw this movie.
That's your job as an uncle, though, no?
Yeah, it is, absolutely. Well, because then, I just sent him home.
Like, in the dark by himself.
That's right. And Julian says, Shockwaves. Oh, Shockwaves, classic. That Shockwaves has a really cool zombie design, I find. I thought it was, it's pretty neat. Kelly, you have any favorites that you like to go and revisit all the time, or
Sure. I mean, I guess I do the watch horror movies in October thing, but I also just watch horror movies all the time. Like, it's not all I watch. So, but I watched, and of course I'm not going to remember what it's called. It's like a found footage movie. Somebody will know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. It's new, and it's like it's like if the Evil Dead was it's like if the Evil Dead 2 was a found footage movie, kind of.
It wasn't Deadstream, was it?
Yes. I knew somebody would know what I was
Deadstream
talking about.
or Deadstream.
Deadstream. Yeah,
Deadstream.
Shudder's got
cool.
it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
All right.
That was funny.
That goes on the
Like
list.
the good funny.
Yeah.
The good funny.
The good funny. Yeah.
And it's another one of those movies too. Like I tend to do pretty well with like going into movies not knowing much anything about them at all.
Yeah.
And this was one of those. So like I honestly had no idea. Like pretty quickly I realized, oh, okay, this is fun, not let's just terrify people. And it was a happy like I didn't know what I was expecting, so whatever. I watched something else too the other day that it's also new, and I can't remember what it was. So
okay, do you remember what it was about? Maybe we can help you. Nope.
Yeah,
It's all right,
That's-
man.
I, did
I think
not
I saw that
expect my
one.
brain to shut down as quickly as it did.
It's all good, man. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I signed up for the Arrow streaming service, and so I've been watching a lot of like kind of 80s like slash schlocky kind of stuff, and I
Nice.
just finished rewatching the entire run of the Puppet Master movies,
Oh, I just saw part 9 the other day.
and that was enjoyable. Like, you know, because I did it while I was working, but which one is it? It's I think it's Puppet Master Legacy.
Yeah.
That it's just greatest hits of all the other movies or something. Like it just started playing right after the one before it. And I was sitting there, and it opened the exact same scene that it opened with on the movie before it. And I was super confused, like trying to figure out like I stopped it and went all the way back out because I thought maybe it just started replaying that movie, and it was no, it's the correct movie. It's just whatever. And I was like, well, okay. So I went back in and just let it play while I worked. And like 40 minutes in, I'm like, yeah, this is like when you watch the season finale of a show, and it's just them like kind of
Rehashing.
going back and talking about everything that happened through the season.
It could be a budgetary constraint.
Well, I mean, it's
What is
Puppet
use all this
Master.
older film?
That's
It's
almost
Puppet
like
Master, so it was absolutely a budget constraint.
it's almost like is it Silent Night, the Christmas horror movie and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Silent
Silent
Night
Night.
2. 50% of Silent Night 2 is just a flashback of Silent
That's true.
Night.
It's true. Yep.
It's
my
just
God.
they just play the same movie, and then they cut to a part. I guess it's not even Christmas, but by the time he like gets back to him, and he goes on like that famous shooting spree like in the neighborhood, the
Yep.
famous garbage day.
Yes. Garbage day. I saw a couple of cool ones. Let's just get to a couple of these things here. The trolls in Ernest are killer. I think he meant clowns from outer space, just repainted. And yes, he meant clowns there. And Sam Agro said, "Did anybody see X?" I saw X.
Yeah,
Yep.
so
Yeah. It's
You guys
great.
saw X? I thought it was really good. Yeah.
I haven't seen Pearl yet, but
I haven't seen Pearl either. Yeah, good call. I hear it's great too, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've heard more people say positive things about Pearl than X. Like I know people that didn't really care for X, but they went and saw Pearl, and they were like,
Huh.
now I like X more than I did.
Yeah, I gotta start making a list here. Hold on. I heard of Pearl. I heard someone else mention that to me as well. So, Pearl. And what was that other one that you mentioned? Something streaming?
The
Deadstream?
Deadstream, yeah.
Deadstream. Yeah, it's on Shudder.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. I saw a few, well, new for me anyway. I think some of them have been out. Black Phone. You guys seen Black Phone?
or
Yeah.
he's like, oh cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty a cool premise. Very cool.
It was
premise.
another one that I benefited greatly from not knowing what the hell it was supposed to be about. So
Yeah. Well, I read the synopsis, so I kind of knew, but I enjoyed it anyway. Midnight Club, I thought was pretty cool. The series.
I haven't watched that yet, but it's on my list.
Yep. Hush is another one. That's an older film.
Oh,
but I just
that
That's
was
a good movie.
fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I just saw that personally myself. Old People. I'm gonna champion this movie. It might not be for everybody, but I fucking loved it. It's on Netflix right now. Old People. It's great.
Oh,
I'll
I know. what
make a
you're
note of
talking about.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was curious about it.
It's well, so was I. I had no idea, and then I just ended up watching it. And I'm like, oh, this is great. I thought it was gonna be goofy, but it's not goofy. The new Dario Argento movie, Dark Glasses, just came out as well.
I haven't
I haven't
watched
seen
it
that
yet,
one
but it's
yet.
on the list.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So many films. That's awesome.
yeah. I've been going crazy, man. And then some of the ones that I mentioned before. Malevolent was one I just watched. I know it's been out for a while too, but I thought that was pretty cool too. But all
I
right.
feel like that's a movie that, like, some people, anyways, it seems like you either love it or you hate it.
Mm.
And I feel like most of the people that love it, it's because it wears its influences like right on its sleeve.
Yes.
Like, it's basically just an Italian horror film, like, for the most part.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I mean, I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, that was cool. It went in a different direction than I thought it was gonna go. Like, I think that's why I liked it more.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was just, well, I don't, in case people haven't seen it, but I thought it was just gonna be a haunted house movie kind of thing. But Sam says, yep. I hope Pearl is good. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. And Julian says, I think some places are doing double bills of Pearl and X. There was actually a double bill in Toronto of Pearl and X, and I really wanted to go, but I was at the other film festival at the time, so couldn't make it. But hey, I'll catch Pearl another time. Mike, any Halloween things for you? Is it anything that you do during this time of the year?
Not so much. No, I mean, it seems to be a real busy time of year, but we've been watching the new episodes of Unsolved Mysteries. I guess that's as close to Halloween as we kind of got to recently. But
there's new episodes.
There's new episodes on Netflix. Yeah,
No
they're actually just kind of horrible and sad. They're good shows, but they're just, it's like, man, that really happened and that sucks. But other than that, I've been fulfilling a Kickstarter, so that's kind of its own horror movie in a way.
The worst.
That's fair.
Like you're like a one-man shipping machine, and it's
terrifying.
It's a little bit crazy. It gets really intense, and you get right to the end, and you start to, like, you run out of one thing, and you run out of one little piece of swag.
And then you have to go back to the.
And then you're sending an email going, "Hey man, I ran out of this one thing. I can print more, but it will be later. I would like to ship you your stuff now. I will send it to you later." You know what I mean? Like that kind of little things like that I fixate on. But
Mike, now I do know what you mean.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's but it's been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, got this in the mail yesterday.
Oh.
Ah, sweet.
Oh, let's
Yay.
see all that.
Right
Boom.
on. Yeah. Woohoo. Glad I got there safe.
Oh, yeah.
So that, hilariously, is the cover that I ran out of. And it's actually the main cover. It's just that I didn't have enough here in the studio sent to me. And I was literally down to my last 4 orders to fulfill. And I ran out of those. So I contacted the people who pledged for that. And I said, do you guys mind if you get the other cover instead? Because I ran out of that cover. But I'll get you one of those covers. It just might be a little while because it's got to get shipped to me from Kentucky. But, anyway. So everyone else is getting one of these covers. But I'm so glad I made it to you, Becca. That's awesome.
So,
Yep, came in good condition.
You're basically the source of his stress, is basically saying.
No, not at all. I'm glad that Becca got hers. It'll be, like I said, there's 3 or 4 people who won't get that cover right away, but they will eventually get it. Everyone else will be getting this one here, which is
here.
the wraparound cover.
Oh, let me do that.
which I
Oh,
weirdly,
that's sick too, though, man. I love that.
I weirdly have more of these on hand, but we printed less of them because they're the kind of different variant one. But yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Did anybody not fill out their survey, Mike?
Yeah, a few people did. A few people did.
Oh, speaking.
Their survey indeed.
That was me.
But that's okay. That's all right. I understand. It's all good. Doesn't hold up the train at all or anything, or cause any great disruption to the flow. It's all good.
I still owe three or four Dracula Visions books that I've never been able to get a proper address for.
Oh, there's one piece of artwork I don't have a person who confirmed, and I have one book that someone didn't confirm. Yeah, but I consider those shipped because, like, how hard do you get? 3 emails. Like, what can you do? Like, you got to just let it go.
Yeah.
Hope they get it later. Hope they get the message later or something.
Yeah, like anytime they're just sitting there all wrapped up.
Yeah, exactly. No, mine are all ready to go. I just need an address.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens.
Same thing.
No,
Yeah,
I have to address that situation. Speaking as somebody who is awful at responding to those things, and still has people that
Same
Kickstarters from like a year ago probably that I like. My reasoning for it is that I forget.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
Then when I get the email, I'm like, oh yeah, well I don't want to do that right now.
So true. Yep.
Yeah.
So true. I got you.
God. Kelly, get out of my head, man.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Mike, I was mentioning that because Mike reached out to me. I need your address, dude. I'm like, why? Like, you didn't do your survey. I'm like, for what?
Yeah. So like I completed
Oh.
my Kickstarter stuff like mostly back in January, but
Yeah.
there was still something I shipped like last week because the person's like, "Oh, sorry, I forgot to fill out my survay. Here's my address."
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah. At least they're getting it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's. I like that. Like, I mean, I don't know specifically what it is, but I like that generally everyone's pretty kind. I've had some people kind of rush the gate a little bit and be like, so I pledged yesterday. Can I get my artwork? It's like, well, there's still 30 days for the campaign, and then there's going to be 90 days to fulfill after that. That's clear from the start that's what our timeline looks like. So I can't give you your book and artwork tomorrow, no, because you pledged yesterday on day 1 of the campaign. No, doesn't quite work like that. But Kickstarter's new to some people too, so it's it's fine. But yeah. Anyway.
Cool. Here, I'm just gonna get back onto these because I'm notorious for missing some of these comments here. So Neil says, "Hey Sam, do you think I'm Sam? Because I'm Martin." Which I understand because Sam and I did a whole whack of videos together, and I think people got us confused. So that's okay. I'm talking about Sam Noir. Unless he's talking about Sam Aggro.
He could be talking about Sam Aggro.
But that could be it. Okay, so that could be it. Sharon says, turning in a little late. What is everybody drawing? Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's go around again. Let's just have a quick look to see where everything's at. Becca, I'm gonna bring yours up here. So
okay.
We have.
I'm running behind a bit here, but
okay.
I think I'm.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, there we go.
Creepy Pennywise, Skarsgård Pennywise. Oh, that's so cool with extended arms.
Yep.
That's sick.
It almost looks like he's doing a little sexy pose.
Yeah,
for his OnlyFans.
Yeah, man. Hey, whatever brings the charity money in, man.
Times are tough these days with inflation and whatnot. You gotta
make some of that
coin somehow.
I'm absolutely not faulting it.
Yeah. Hey.
No one's judging. No one's judging.
No judgment here. This is a safe zone. Let's go to Skeleton.
Oh, sorry. Here you go.
Okay.
It's
all right. It's all right.
Little mental por favor.
No worries.
So right now,
Oh, wow.
I'm doing Zipatone right now. So I'm cutting.
Oh, rad, man. That's big.
Dang.
So I'm cutting pieces now.
11 by 17?
Yep, 11 by 17.
Nice.
I love that show pulled, because I'm a huge D&D fan. I love that the show pulled the big bads from like D&D characters, Dungeons and Dragons characters, like the Demigorgon and Vecna.
So hold on, like I haven't watched it yet, but is Vecna like a D&D character from another, like from a campaign or a?
Well, yeah, So he's a character in the Dungeons and Dragons world.
Oh.
He's a I believe he's a lich.
Okay.
From some of the other older books and some of the older modules.
Mm-hmm.
And the Demigorgon was also a demon creature from Dungeons and Dragons as well. So they're pulling like their main bads out of Dungeons and Dragons lore, but of course they're making their own stories behind them. But
right,
I just think it's cool.
Well, because in the Stranger Things thing, that's just the way they understand the world. Like the kids kind of give them those names because
right, yeah. So they're seeing these things and then I guess pulling them out of that world. It's super cool.
Huh.
Let's go check out Kelly. It might be a pumpkin head. It is a pumpkin head. It is a pumpkin.
Wicked, man.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
I always loved that little like the bone that protrudes through the shoulder. I always thought that was.
I got in a horrible habit of putting that on like everything I drew for 20 years.
As you should. No, that's super cool. Because it just looks so painful.
Right.
I feel bad for Pumpkinhead. Anyway, but yeah, such a cool character creation. Mike, let's move over to you there.
Know how visible it'll be. It's kind of a mess right now, but it's gonna
I
be
see a werebear.
Big werebear transformation happening.
Oh, feral.
It's gonna be a juicy one.
Like it. Very cool. I'll save mine for the end because no one cares anyway.
I remember when you're trying.
Huh?
What?
Do you remember?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. We'll
I
save
can't wait to
for
see
later.
it.
The reveal.
I actually
it's actually
saw that movie. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go for it.
I was just gonna say I've actually seen that movie for the first time this year.
No.
Really? Yeah.
Which one?
Really? Trick or Treat.
Yep.
Oh.
I saw it. Actually, it was at the Toronto After Dark Film Festival where it premiered. It was really cool, and they had the director in attendance that year. And there was always the promise of that follow-up movie. So I'm going to go on a tangent. There was a follow-up movie that was supposed to happen for that one, and I believe there was also a follow-up movie for what's that slasher film that I'm always talking about endlessly? I'll come back to it. Anyway, there's some Kickstarter that was done and it didn't work out. But I'm hearing that they are going to be making a sequel to Trick or Treat. So,
Yep.
Nice.
Cool.
Yep. Paul wants to know if anybody's checking out Frightmare in the Falls this weekend.
I'm not going this weekend because I'm going to be in Halifax for HalCon, but I have done that show before and it's pretty awesome. The guys who run that also run the Niagara Falls Comic Con and the Hamilton Comic Con, and a couple other expos as well, and they're good dudes. And it's a great show, the Frightmare. Yeah, and I went there. I tabled at Freak Show Comics. Some friends of mine, the store in Niagara Falls called Freak Show Comics.
Yep.
And I tabled with those with Keith and Amy, and the crossover of fandom in terms of people buying artwork and buying comics. For a guy who draws Swamp Thing and has a few kind of horror pieces in his portfolio, it was actually a pretty decent couple of days sitting there. meeting all, most people who are into horror movies and things like that. Not a lot of art requests, but people who would be buying prints and Swamp Thing comic or whatever, that kind of stuff. So yeah,
Horror fans are really great.
Yeah, it's quite a community. It's like the heavy metal community almost.
Yeah. They are really great. It's a killer lineup this year too. From what I've seen, I'd like to be able to go. I can't make it because I'm actually going to be doing, and we might as well do a quick plug for it. We're going to be doing Indie Fest at Gotham Central, and it's a really awesome lineup there. Oh, I had everything set up for this, and now I lost it all. Give me one sec.
Good to go, Martin.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm a little rusty. Hold on. Let me just do this very quickly. Present. Oh, they changed stuff around too. What's going on? There we go. Boom. All right, let's just bring this up here. All right, so Indie Fest is coming out. A bunch of creators. There's going to be like costume contests. I'm dressing up probably for the first time in, I don't know, 2-3 decades. But I really got into this costume this year, and I was actually talking to Becca earlier that it just keeps growing. But yeah, wicked lineup. We got Damien Kenta, Danny Gorney, Keith Gretchow, Sam Noir, Shane Heron, Andrew Thomas, Becka Kinzie, Chris Sanigan, David Choi, Dickie Segar, Jonathan Kociuba, Eddie Mumford, Locke, myself, and Stephanie Cook. So come check it out. There's going to be free sketches for kids. There's going to be candies. There's going to be new indie books to check out. Highly recommend it. This Saturday, October 29th at Gotham Central. Boom. So that's why I'm not going to Niagara, but that sounds like an awesome show. Okay. Oh, Crystal's watching. Hey, you must have found Wi-Fi in the woods. You just reminded me to respond to a bunch of Kickstarter surveys. It was our PSA to you.
Oh, speaking of, I have a survey to answer.
Yeah, I think I do. I probably have a few.
Yeah.
Crystal says, "Hi, Sam." Yeah, I think they're talking to Sam Agro.
Everyone loves Sam Agro.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make everything about me. It's not. It's not at all. And Sam says, "Did you mean me, Neil?" Sharon says Pumpkinhead. Kelly, you've got a very popular subject there. People love the Pumpkinhead.
They do. That's all I got. It's
That's all you got?
They do.
Hey, that's enough. That's enough.
Why do you think I'm drawing?
Wednesday Night Review says, what is everyone's favorite monster transformation from film or TV? I'll let you guys answer first. Just jump in whenever you want.
Ooh, okay, so I have two of them.
All right.
Okay, the obvious one is American Werewolf in London. Obviously, that one. I just love that whole transformation.
Did you say Werewolf in London? Yeah, that's Rick Baker.
Yeah. I also.
Go. Yeah.
So I just recently watched again. I'm conflicted those two between that one and I watched for the first time like last year, The Howling.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really? For the first time?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Here, sorry. I know it's off topic, but confession here, in public confession.
Wait. We're gonna big you up now.
Okay, thanks. Okay, cool. That's much better. All right.
Public confession time.
Last month was the first time I've ever watched The Exorcist.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Here's the worst about it though. I've watched Exorcist 3 and the Turkish Exorcist before I've watched the actual Exorcist.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you get the gist. So
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay, man. It's all right.
Yeah.
You're amongst
Actually,
friends.
Extras 3, great movie. I recommend it.
Yeah, it is.
It is a
Is
great
that
movie,
the one with the big
honestly.
scissors?
Yes,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to see that one again.
I saw
God.
that in the theater.
Best
Yeah.
best jump scare. Best jump scare of all time.
It really is.
It
I
is.
remember
It was
that.
really really good one.
Oh wow.
That
Okay,
one I
those are
watched
pretty-
for the first time this year. The
Those are
Exorcist
pretty
3.
good. Oh, you watched that for the first time this year too?
Yeah, well, number 3, Exorcist 3.
Number 3. Yeah.
George C. Scott.
Yes.
Any other transformations of note?
Jonathan said the two that I was going to say. Honestly,
I like.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it counts as a transformation scene, but like I loved anything like in the, like in the Thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it counts.
I love that.
Oh,
I love that.
good call.
The effects in that and the movement of the effects and it was incredible. Really, really impressive.
Oh, good call. Wow. Yeah, those are both good. There was a werewolf movie. I think it was on Netflix. It was kind of like a horror comedy movie, and he was the transformation scene started with his junk. Like, but it was a little shocking. But yeah, it just started there. What other good ones? The Howling is a good one too. That scared the crap out of me. That is that the whole scene where he like grabs a piece of his mind or something, or his brain, or he says something like that. I want to give you a piece of my mind. And he like kind of digs it out of his head. It's bizarre.
Oh yeah, like that's a dream thing though, right?
Is it?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah,
But I like the two ends of the spectrum of the transformations, like from the Howling versus American Werewolf in London, because it's like the Howling's awesome because it's just like savage and gross and
Yes.
sloppy, and American Werewolf in London's like this sophisticated, pretty looking thing, you know?
Yeah.
But I still think that my favorite like werewolf transformation is in the Company of Wolves.
Oh yes.
When I saw that as a kid and he just started coming out of the mouth, I was like, "What the fuck?"
It's called In the Company of Wolves.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a fairy tale werewolf movie. It's great.
It's
What
kind
era?
of an anthology type. It's the 80s.
Company of I'm writing it down because I feel like there's a tremendous deficit of werewolf movies, and I'm always looking for movies I haven't seen. I've never heard of that one.
Yeah.
I think it gets
and
forgotten about a lot.
I think the poster even has that, like where the wolf is kind of coming out of the mouth.
Like out of the mouth. Yeah.
Oh, I always thought I always think of oh man, what were they called again in the Excalibur comic? Those
Silver Wolves.
Yeah. That's they came through the faces of people like that too. They were so creepy looking. That was wicked.
And they would hold, they would just have their skin and just toss it to the side.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Very cool. Yeah, that's a good call too. I forgot about that film.
A fun werewolf film that I watched recently too is again it's just fun. It's not like I think it's called Bad Moon.
Yeah, I like
and the
that
main
movie.
character's a dog.
Oh,
It's a
cool.
Seen that.
It's a werewolf movie in the perspective of the house dog.
I like Dog Soldiers. I still watch that now and then.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah,
Dog
that's good.
Soldier.
Yeah. We
I
probably
saw
had this conversation before on this very show, but
Dog Soldiers. Dog Soldiers is great. The guy that did Dog Soldiers, I actually saw his latest film during the Toronto After Dark Festival.
oh yeah.
A little disappointed. It's called The Lair. There's still like great creature creations, and it's a fun movie, but the dialogue was kind of laughable in a way, and actually the whole audience was laughing throughout the whole thing. But he also did The Descent, which is also an amazing movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, love that movie.
Yeah. Sorry, let's see here. I'm a little behind on here. Crystal says super cool. Sharon says Pumpkinhead. Let's go. Sam Agro says I recently rewatched Terror Train. That's a classic, and
I
it
love
held
that
up really
movie.
well. Plus, baby David Copperfield. That's true. He's in that.
Oh, speaking of Train, Martin, there was a movie we talked about. That was like a Hammer horror film or whatever, but it was Horror Express.
Horror Express. Yes.
It's a good
Yeah.
one, too.
So I don't know if this would count as a transformation scene, but it's just the way that for the time it was just like this movie is not on the caliber of like say The Exorcist, for example, but it was still fun to watch and it was
That
still
movie
very
rocked.
unsettling. Yeah, there was still parts that were really unsettling too.
I thought I saw it before, but I didn't. Or I probably saw parts of it. Yeah, and then you mentioned that to me, and I'm like, oh, I gotta check this out. And yeah, sure enough, it was pretty great.
Yeah, I saw it like a long time ago on I forget where it was, but then I saw it popped up on a Shudder, and I'm like, is this the movie I think it is? And it was. So, but just seeing like how the people when the thing gets them. So basically, the premise of this, it's basically The Thing, but on a train. When you think,
yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Kind
of a who goes there type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But like this creature, when it grabs people, and then their eyes are slowly turning white, and then their brains become really smooth. Like that little detail with the autopsy scenes. It's like.
Oh yeah, I was watching that. I mentioned that to you. I was like, I wonder how smooth because the way it worked is they would suck out all your memories. And me getting to a certain age, I don't remember anything, and I'm thinking, how smooth is my brain? Because the more memories are sucked out, the more smooth the brain was. I think mine's like a freaking bowling ball at this point. I don't know. But, just going back to transformations, the original werewolf, Lon Chaney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was
damn good for its time too, you know.
The painstaking.
Oh my god.
Way they did it. Like literally, they would do a bit of makeup, and then they would leave, and they would take the shot, and they would come back, do a little bit more, leave, take the shot. Like, it's incredible.
Stop motion animation on the man's face.
Yeah, like, for like hours.
Yep.
Like, it's pretty impressive. Sam says hello, everybody. Sam, everybody's saying hello to you.
Hey.
All right, so let's do a quick roundtable again, and I think we need to get into Frankenstein spoiler.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's go quickly around. Mike. Oh, whoa! I just got rid of you by accident. There, you're back. Mike, let's have. Oh, cool.
Thanks, man.
Mike, you're a master of ink.
Oh no.
Ink master.
It's just fast sometimes.
I love it.
Thanks, man.
I love it.
I've actually been. I was really on a good roll there with my turtle stuff every day, and I had to take a break because I had to fulfill all my Dodge stuff. That was like dedicated in getting it done, and I also had roughs to do for a project that I was really struggling with, and I couldn't really draw all week. Really having a hard time. So it was a good time to take a break from the turtles thing, but I really let myself down because I wanted to go through and do the whole month, and I still probably will, but I feel like I don't know, I kind of lost a step. So I'm just hoping this piece is gonna wake up the monster inside, and I can get back on the train, because like tomorrow I'm leaving to go to Quebec to fly to Halifax, and then I'm gone until next week. So I'm gonna be trying to drawing on my travels a bit, but yeah, I gotta get the ink flowing again for sure.
Very cool. Let's go back and check out. Seems to be a fan favorite here, Mr. Pumpkinhead. Yes. So good. Oh, you're getting some trees in there too, eh? Nice.
Maybe.
Maybe. Could be
Yeah,
trees.
We'll see.
Very cool. Becca.
Okay,
Ooh, love it.
there we go.
Sexy Pennywise.
Very cool.
Yep.
Love it. That's so good. And Mr. Jonathan.
Oh,
Ooh, very cool.
I'm now just cutting pieces out.
Are you putting a character at the bottom there?
Yep, there's a what's her name? Silhouette. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Ah,
I love it.
Can I have one sip?
Yeah.
Mike, you should really check out the latest series. It's pretty good, man.
Which one?
Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, I think I'm actually 2 seasons behind, man. It was too much work to try to jump on.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's been good. All right, so I think it's time to premiere the trailer. I did a little trailer thing for Frankenstein. We've pulled in 32 different artists. So if you're familiar with Dracula Visions, we're doing something similar with Frankenstein, and we're looking to kickstart this next year around this time. So look out for it. But I thought I would take the opportunity as the return of Sketchlemania to tease it out. So without further ado, here we go. Yeah!
Very cool, man.
I'm so excited. It's so far off though, but of course everything's subject to change, but so far we got a killer lineup ready for Frankenstein. So there you go. And I'll be pulling the team together. And of course, as you've seen, everybody that are currently on this stream are going to be in the book as well. So there you go.
Very cool.
Oh, woo!
Woo! All right. I want to mention as well, I got another really great donation, and we will be, in addition to these 4 pieces of art, I'm going to be auctioning off, just give me a sec, these awesome signed pictures by the one and only Carolyn Monroe. I'm going to put these up on the screen.
Oh, cool, man. That's fun.
Yes, so I have 3 signed pictures from 2 of them from Dracula AD and one of them from the Dr. Phibbs. Dr. Phibes? Dr. Phibes. Yes, the horrible Dr. Phibes. She was nice enough. I was able to, I got to meet her at a Comic-Con recently, and wonderful, wonderful girl. She, if you don't, not too familiar, she did a lot of the Hammer stuff, but she was also a Bond girl. She was in what is it, The Spy Who Loved Me? So if you might be familiar with that, wonderful, wonderful lady, and she just said, "Here, take these 3 signed pictures and auction them off for charity." So there we go. So
It's pretty nice.
they will be a part of that auction coming up. Boom.
Very
It's so,
cool.
it's so cool to meet folks from like the Hammer days, you know, because there's not too many around. Sam says Frankenstein.
Is that Sam Noir or Sam Agro?
Sam Agro.
Right on. Is Sam Noir in the house too?
I don't know. He might be. And yes, Wednesday Night Review says that was sick. Thank you. I am super stoked for Frankenstein. I was super proud of Dracula, but I think I am still very proud of Dracula. But being the first one, there was one of those things I had to learn a lot. But I think the next one, I think things are going to get a lot smoother, and again, another killer lineup. So I can't wait to see what monster artists are going to come up with.
The whole Kickstarter thing is it's like the whole fulfillment thing is crazy. The whole effort of it all is crazy, and you always learn from things that go wrong. I mean, I just did the 3rd issue of Dodge, and it's like the same mistakes were made 3 times in a row that were and that weren't obvious. Like we were like, yeah, okay, we double checked that, it's all good, and then we launched it. It's like, oh, we didn't fix that, and so like we ended up again having orders going to Europe that people didn't pay any shipping for, and we kind of tried to bake the cost of the shipping and all the pieces, and that's fine for the most part, but then as soon as you start factoring in, especially in Canada where shipping's so expensive, you start factoring in stuff like tracking numbers and stuff, and all of a sudden you're getting into a whole higher sphere of cost. And so a lot of those same mistakes just happen. It's just the thing that happens, and that's what it is. Yeah. You hope you just learn and move on. That's it.
Well, I was lucky enough. I actually got one of the guys from Wraith to do my fulfillment for Dracula because I really didn't. I've heard horror stories. So we just baked it in. And I'm like, once it's done, I thought it was all done, but there was always something else. Like as you're mentioning, crap. I forgot to do like these prints, and I got to do these prints, and I got to get these things signed by so and so, and I was driving around the city getting things signed, and it was pretty crazy. But I definitely learned a lot, and I think you're right. I'm probably gonna make some similar mistakes, but I think hopefully not as many.
Just got to keep rolling with it. That's all,
Right. That's right. Very cool. All right.
If we didn't make mistakes, we wouldn't have stories to tell.
That's right. Yeah. Parables.
Character building experiences.
Character building, yeah. That's why I'm losing a little bit of my hair. I'm turning into my own Frankenstein. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Jay Clark of An Elegant Weapon, just because he's done a crazy job doing the Indie Fest coverage for this upcoming weekend. He basically did a bunch of podcasts with a lot of the creators, including myself. You can go check that out on An Elegant Weapon if you want to hear more of my voice or some of the other folks that are in it. I think, Becca, you did one too, right? With Jay?
Yeah. Like it was just, it all happened so fast. Like really, shout out to Joey, who Joey, she's a machine. Yeah. Yeah, she arranged all of that. So, yeah.
She
shout out to all
reached
those
out
people.
to me. She reached out. She's like, "Do you want to do a quick podcast with Jay?" I'm like, "Sure." She's like, "When are you available?" I'm like, I guess tomorrow. All right, 5:00. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, sure, let's do it. Yeah. So.
Which reminds me, I gotta post a video that she sent to me. I'm like, hey, I'm like, oh yeah, right, on it. Promoting the Indie Fest.
Yeah, she's all over it, man.
Yeah.
And of course Carlos, being Carlos. Yeah. Carlos gave me the unique experience of meeting Mr. Kevin Smith too, which was a big thing for me. So
how was the whole thing for everybody who went to see Kevin Smith?
it was amazing. I'll tell you, like sometimes you meet your heroes and it's not the best experience. I've had a few of those. Some of them have been great. Kevin Smith, I will say, is definitely in the great category. He was very genuine. He spent time with everybody. They did something very smart. So they were doing pre-signed comic books. So it's not like you're like talking to the top of his head as he was signing something half the time. They're all pre-signed. He just handed them out. So he got to actually spend time with everybody. He started off giving everybody high fives in the crowd, and he was a real professional at what he was doing. He was even doing the selfies. So he would be with the person, and he would do the selfies, and he would like click off like 5 different selfies with different poses with each person. So it was really cool. Yeah, super nice guy. Yep.
Yeah, I was there too. It was great.
Yeah.
I also, I mean, at the site, so that day I met Kevin Smith, and Dan Housing was there too.
Yeah,
that's right.
I heard he was there. Yeah,
that's right.
That's pretty cool.
And Ethan Page, right?
Yeah, Ethan Page as well.
Yep. I was gonna go talk to them, but I think they had left by the time I got a chance to. But did get to see them.
Yeah, right. There's AEW going on that same day too. What crazy timing!
There was an event, right, that evening?
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
There was a Dynamite that was being filmed.
I think it's fair to say everything's reopened again, man. Like we're starting to get all the shows back. We're starting to see a lot of things. So
yeah, the numbers are going high, just like we expected they would.
Yeah. We did. We expected it.
Yep.
All right. Are you guys down to do some horror trivia?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll warn you. Some of these are super simple, but then some of them are like, no one's gonna know this. So we'll see. All right. I had a quick look at this stuff. All right. Okay. In what movie was an individual thrown down the stairs after being possessed by a demon?
Oh, I wonder.
I told you this place is super
Turkish
easy.
Exorcist.
Turkish Exorcist. You win. Ding ding ding. Okay, I'm gonna pass up some of these super easy ones. Oh, okay. In what film showcases death by strangulation with a clothesline in the shower?
Oh, wait. Final Destination 1.
Final Destination 1.
I watched it last week. I knew that come handy.
Which horror film kills someone by forcing them to eat too much?
Can 7.
There you go. Yeah.
7.
Sorry.
I was gonna say
No.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
I will also accept that answer. In what movie does someone get hit in the face with an axe while listening to Hip to Be Square?
Shit. I should know that.
American Psycho.
Okay, no, that's too easy. Okay, what horror film depicts a character smashing their dirt bike into an artificial wall?
Artificial wall. Dirt bike.
All right, I'm gonna give you the answer. Cabin in the Woods.
Oh crap!
All right.
Great movie.
This one's a difficult one. I actually asked this one to Becca earlier. How many times does Count Orlok blink throughout the entirety of his appearance in Nosferatu?
I'm not going to entertain that question.
Come on,
I'm gonna say 0.
Never. Yeah, never blinks.
Kelly.
Nope.
Nope. Becca.
I've been watching the movie just before coming on the stream, and I don't even know. 0
You didn't
to
count the blinks?
1, 2. No.
The answer is 1. He blinks 1 time throughout the whole film. Look out for it.
We're seeing. You
Which
time
horror
step
film? Which horror film
Climax of the film.
was the first ever of its genre to be nominated for a Best Picture award?
Sons of Lambs.
Ooh.
No.
Yes.
Right? No.
No.
Nope.
Is it The Exorcist?
The Exorcist.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I didn't even know this. Who did Wes Craven originally want to play the lead role as Freddy Krueger?
Oh, I know this.
Yeah,
I can't remember though.
I feel like I just read this. Yeah, shit.
Gilbert Gottfried.
God, I
Incorrect.
wish.
Oh, hold on, shit. It's something crazy like Bobcat Goldthwait or something like that. It's something ridiculous. I don't know. I give up.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Mr. David Warner.
Like
In
from
which-
Animaniacs?
Yeah, I you know what? I could kind of see it though. He's pretty. Yeah, I could see it. Or yeah, he just passed away recently, right? Or the last few years. I think he just passed away. Which on-screen adaptation fell flat, according to Stephen King?
Oh, The Shining.
It was The Shining,
Okay. Huh.
which I thought was great, but
Yeah,
he didn't like it.
Do you think The Shining inspired him to direct Maximum Overdrive? Like, I wonder if what came first? The Shining came first?
Yes.
Because
Oh yeah, definitely.
By a mile.
Yeah.
There's an infamous trailer of Stephen King like introducing his own movies. Like, for years I've had other people tell my story. Now it's time for me to tell my own story. He's in front of his truck, and like,
Wow.
That was the trailer for Maximum Overdrive.
Huh.
I love Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, did anyone see the sequel, Doctor Sleep? to The
Yes.
Shining? Yes.
I haven't seen that. I heard it was very good though.
It was really good.
Yes. It was really good.
I just went and saw The Shining in an IMAX theater.
Oh,
nice.
Oh.
It was just really big. Like
Yeah, but Kubrick's camera work is so good in that film. Like, it must look amazing.
Oh yeah, I mean it's the first time I've seen it on a big screen since I saw it at a drive-in when I was a kid. So it was like I was sitting I was real worried about the fact that I was like I should be at home working, all this stuff, and like I was concerned that as the movie started, I was gonna start getting like antsy or just kind of like come on, and like I was completely in for the entirety of it.
Nice.
Have you ever seen the movie The Shining miniseries?
Yes, it was very good.
Really? Yeah.
You didn't like it?
I respectfully disagree.
I actually liked it a lot. Yeah. It was the guy from Wings, right?
Yeah, go to Wings.
Yeah. That's funny. I forgot about that.
Yeah, remember that? I thought it was all right. Maybe I'm just easy to please. All right, let's get in.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I know. Every time I bring up Conan in modern day.
Yep.
Okay, which 3 horror films did the serial killer Ed Gein inspire?
Ooh. Okay, I'll wait for people to answer first.
There's 3.
I can tell you 2 of them. Oh no, I can tell you 3. What the hell? All right. Psycho, Silence of the Lambs, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Correct.
There's a Buffalo Bill,
Yeah.
Leatherface, and Norman Bates. Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know this one either. Which well-known horror film is recognized as one of the most profitable films of all time?
Oh, I think there's one too. Sorry,
Go for it. Sorry.
Is it
the guy with the skull mask in the front? You.
It's either going to be Blair Witch Project or Paranormal Activity.
It is Paranormal Activity.
Oh.
Oh.
Because the budget is it was so cheap to make, and it did so well.
And that's why they made 1 million of them.
Yeah.
Unstated in the movie, what is the name of the demon that possesses Regan in The Exorcist?
Mm.
Okay.
Pazuzu.
Yes,
There
Pazuzu.
you go. Interesting fact: Danhausen's face makeup is based off that Exorcist Pazuzu still shot. You know? You see
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Danhausen's makeup is based off of that.
Is that they call him Uncle Howdy or something like that, or is that what they call him?
Which one? The
Sam knew. Pazuzu. Boom. Which popular horror film was inspired by real events that took place in Gainesville, Florida in the early 90s?
Real life?
Yes.
No, I'm saying that's just it. It's just real. Gainesville, Florida is a horror movie. Altogether.
I will accept that answer. It was Scream.
Oh, really?
How long did it take to film Blair Witch Project?
2 days. I don't remember.
It took 8 days to film Blair Witch Project. That's pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Any Friday the 13th fans? What was almost the title of Friday the 13th?
Saturday the 14th, and it's a little known fact that that's what inspired that movie when it came out. They were making fun of the fact that they didn't get to use that name.
Oh, really? It was Long Night at Camp Blood.
Oh, maybe I made that up then. I don't know.
There was but you know what? There was a film Saturday the 14th.
There was, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Have you watched that recently?
No.
No.
I rewatched it. I was super excited because I loved that movie when I was a kid. And watching it recently, I was like, well, it was awesome when I was a kid. Now, with my adult sensibilities, it's a little less awesome. It's not horrible. It's still fun, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. I almost revisited Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Oh, yes.
I couldn't bring myself to do it, but I still might. I don't know.
Leslie Nielsen, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
love
good.
Leslie Nielsen. And he was amazing in Creepshow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I was meaning to revisit that. Creepshow was awesome.
Oh, it's so good, and it's got
And two.
everybody in it. Everyone's in that damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love 2 as well. 2's great.
Yeah.
The Raft.
Have you,
Oh, man, the Raft.
have you
Yeah,
seen the
shit.
third one?
Is that the French one?
No, it's just an incredibly low budget movie. that somebody said something to me about it like a few years ago, and I'm like, "You're making this up." I didn't know they even made a third
Yeah.
one, and
No,
I
I think
found
that's it.
I found it on like YouTube, and yeah, like it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
It's bad. I saw it too. It's not great. I think I actually bought it at like a convention because I was like, oh, what? Creepshow 3?
Right.
This is gonna be amazing. It was not.
This movie that I had no idea existed that I just found at a convention. It's gotta be amazing.
It's gotta be incredible. Turns out I'm not as easy to please.
The one movie where I didn't know about it and I looked out was Session 9. I thought like
That movie's great. Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it. The cover looked cool, and yeah, it was a great movie.
Awesome. This is interesting. Which horror film actress slept in bloody clothes for 3 days to nail the look of a gory scene?
I feel like that's all of them.
All?
And when I tell you, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, of course."
Is it Carrie?
It is Sissy Spacek in Carrie. All right.
Well, she didn't have anything else going on, so.
Oh, this is a little dark. How many people involved with The Exorcist died during production?
Oh, The Exorcist?
Oh, I do know this. I can't remember the number.
I can't remember either.
Want to take a guess?
Oh, I didn't know Exorcist has a curse as well.
Yes.
Yep. Oh yeah, big time.
Oh wow.
12.
13. I'm gonna treat this like Price is Right.
7.
What's
7?
what's the lowest bid?
7 is the lowest bid.
I'll go with 6.
All right. The correct answer is 9. 9 people died.
So that
Becca, you would have won. You
Yeah.
can do your victory lap.
After the stream is done, just yeah.
Let's do another round of having a look at some of this art. So let's go. Kelly's is already kind of lined up there, so let's look at that one. Boom. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
That is sick, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh. Dang. You've drawn before.
A couple times.
Becca, let's have a look at it. Or
Okay.
Pennywise, sorry. Yes.
It'll eventually come together, but
Nice.
Oh,
just
no,
gonna
it's
start
looking good.
painting there.
Looking great.
Yeah.
Very
Thanks.
cool.
Awesome. I like that. Yeah.
Kelly's
I
is
like
awesome
doing
too.
the red on the face black. Like that looks really cool.
That does look cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just the photo I have. He's in a lot of blue lighting, so it's just gonna be an interesting challenge with when I start painting it.
Jonathan, what you got? Wow.
So right now,
Killer, man.
Super
cutting
cool.
pieces out.
That's awesome.
So just cutting pieces out right now, and just putting in shape.
And oh, sorry, I'll bring it up there.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And Mr. Ruth.
Just kind of cutting the sheet.
Wow.
Nice.
Pulling it together, playing around with some proportional kind of weirdness, and yeah.
T minus 30 minutes. Holy cow, that looks cool though.
Oh, cheers, man. Thank you.
Wicked.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Thanks.
All right. All right. You guys should get this one. How many individuals die at the hand of Jason in the first Friday the 13th movie?
Sure.
5?
None. Trick question, right?
Yeah.
The correct
None.
answer is none.
Oh.
It is Mrs. Jason Voorhees.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Mrs. Voorhees. You make it sound like they're married.
Mrs. Jason Voorhees, the first.
Which, that's not to say that maybe there wasn't something weird going on where they were married. I mean, they were a strange family, so.
They were strange for sure.
All right. Let's see who the horror heads are here. Why can't Michael Myers be killed in Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers?
Oh shoot!
I love those movies. I love all of them, but I absolutely haven't used up space in my memory for.
Well, clearly it was because he was under that ancient druid curse. That's why he couldn't die.
I mean, I knew it was something like that, but I couldn't remember. I knew it was some paranormal-ish type thing.
Oh, you guys might know this one. And there was actually a documentary with this answer. What is the room number for the room that Dick Halloran tells Danny to stay away from in The Shining?
237?
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, I just wouldn't tell the movie, so kind of fresh in my mind. And that documentary is bonkers.
Yes.
It kind of goes up there.
Crazy.
I don't know. I love how they protect Stanley Kubrick's like maybe he wasn't fully focused on continuity and they thought it was all intentional. They're like,
yep.
The chair's in the shot, and then the next shot the chair's not there. He's saying something. He's like, yeah, they were filming it, like, you know, and he forgot to move the chair, you know.
Right. He was brilliant, but a little forgetful.
Yes. Okay. So these are. Oh, they changed it up. Okay, so this is quotes, and you gotta say what character said it. Or is it the film? The film in which the quote is. Okay, never mind. Because in some cases it's the same thing. Oh, these are too easy.
It's one of the quotes. I'm Freddy Krueger.
It's like,
Welcome to the prime time.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
Jerry Maguire.
I'm trying. All right, how about this one? It's not the house that's haunted; it's your son.
Oh, Insidious.
Insidious, yes. This is no dream. This is really happening.
Rosemary's Baby.
Yes. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Yeah, where's that from again? That's a very
Yeah, it's like iconic. I can't remember what it's from.
It is.
Is it Poltergeist?
No.
Or Amityville?
Nope. It's another great movie though.
Oh, well, that narrows it down.
The Fly.
Oh.
The
Which Fly?
It would be the remake.
Oh, really?
The Cronenberg. Yeah.
Which I still enjoy.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Oh, it's great. I saw the I was pretty young when I first saw that film, and I got actually a sneak preview pass. So when I went to go see it, I was like well underage, and it was the unrated version
Oh,
of
God.
The Fly
Whoa.
that I've still not seen a cut of what I saw that evening. It was awful. I was like, oh, I was pretty disturbed.
Did your cut have the in it?
The what?
The monkey? Do you remember it cut had the monkey scene?
The monkey scene, no, but there was a scene where, and I haven't seen it since, unless they came out with another version, where the little legs started coming out of the body
Oh,
of Brundlefly,
yeah.
and he like grabs it and chews it off, like rips it off. Yeah.
Well, what else was he supposed to do?
I know, right? It's like, I don't want this leg. Chew it off. You know,
I mean,
extra protein.
The scene that always got me was the arm wrestling scene.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's Box Tony Chevalo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that Tony Chevalo? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know
Really
that.
nice dude. Really nice guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He's a famous boxer who actually fought against Muhammad Ali from Toronto.
Fought him to the distance.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I figured it was a wrestler or something. That's usually what it is when I don't know what it is.
Okay, so this set of questions doesn't have the answers, so I can play along. All right. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. But those are too easy. Oh, these are too easy, man. What the heck? Some of these are repeats. Never mind. I'm in a bad one. Let's go look at something else. Anyway. Oh my gosh, we got 20 minutes left, guys.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Do you guys have any Halloween plans? Actual Halloween plans?
Well, I have to go to the dentist on Halloween, so that's
a
bit frightening for me.
That's the worst.
And then yeah. Say what?
You still have candy that day? Could you eat candy afterwards, or like?
Oh yeah, totally. What's Halloween without candy?
I know.
You could eat candy guilt-free.
Yeah, and then it's like well, I hand out candy to the kids in the neighborhood. And usually I dress up as something.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. I was thinking about putting on the crow makeup this year. But
cool.
Yeah. Also I brought on because like there's been this family of crows hanging nearby my house and they make such a racket. And I also watched The Crow the other day and I was like, hey, I've got the makeup for it.
I love that film.
Solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that film ever going to get remade?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's being made with Jason Momoa.
Well, that was
that's not happening. No, that was going to happen, but it's not going to happen now.
Right.
Oh, I saw a picture of him wearing or something. They show like a test.
Yeah.
Wahoo?
Yeah, it was just a test. Jason Momoa. It didn't happen for whatever reason. I don't know what it was, but yeah, they did some cool test footage and stuff that looked great. But
it did look great. Yeah.
Someone else has run away with the project. I think there is something coming. I saw it on J.O. Barr's Facebook page, but it didn't seem like something he was super happy about.
No,
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But,
I think, and I might have heard something about that too. I think he wasn't involved.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, right, that happens to creators sometimes.
Which is awful. Like, why?
Yeah.
So,
last I heard was like Bill Skarsgård was going to be
yes, I
recast in the
heard
remake,
that.
but yeah, so I can't confirm if it's true or not. But
yeah, that's the most recent one that
I heard that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
All right. Huh. Which 90s horror movie won 3 Academy Awards?
Oh, Silence of the Lambs?
Nope.
No, really?
Nope.
Wow.
90s horror movie.
90s horror movie?
It wasn't Interview with a Vampire, was it?
Nope.
Wow,
Scream.
that was a good choice. Good guess.
Good guesses, though.
Oh, Frankenstein?
Nope.
Bram Stoker's?
Ah,
I know we've all seen it. Was that Jonathan?
Bram Stoker's Dracula?
It was.
Yeah.
Really?
It had to be that.
oh.
They didn't get an award for acting on that movie.
No. It was a, you know what? It was a beautiful film, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They're like, what in one of them costume design or something?
Probably,
Probably,
yeah.
yeah.
That would
probably.
make sense.
Sorry, with the
I
exception
feel like that's the easiest question I could have possibly asked.
sorry, the exception is Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman was like amazing.
Oh, well, he always is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he drank blood on the set. Like he actually got the character.
Yeah, apparently he was scaring a lot of people on the set.
What he does.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to color this, unfortunately, because I'm going to be leaving tomorrow for my trip. So I'll get as far as I can with this, and then I'll send you a scan. And
Yeah, no, I think it's going to look cool anyway. Black and white. Oh man, I'm looking at all these I'm looking at all this trivia stuff and I'm like, oh, I gotta revisit these movies. Which Martin Scorsese film features Robert De Niro as a criminal madman? Cape Fear.
Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah.
Oh,
What
I
a great
heard-
of
film.
course.
I heard the reason why he had to do that movie is because the studio let him do Last Temptation.
Oh,
He
really?
basically tried to, because Last Temptation no one wanted to touch it, and the deal he had to make was basically he had to do like a mainstream film or something, like a popular film, and so that was the deal. Like basically he, because of them taking a chance on Last Temptation, and he was able to do that.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Especially like that kind of stuff was happening all the time back then too. I mean, it still does, but it seems like you heard about it a lot back then.
People owing movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're on the hook for 6 terrible movies now because you know, the first one was so good that now we own you for the next 10 years. You're going to make 6 bad films, and that'll be it.
Sure, we'll let you do your vanity project. We only ask for one simple movie.
The next decade of your life.
Yeah.
This next movie is going to be a movie about Sylvester Stallone and his mom. That's all we're trying.
Nice.
That's a great one. Classic.
That's how it goes down, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
I don't know what made me think about that movie.
other than Frankenstein Visions, what any projects that you guys are working on right now?
Yes.
Excellent.
I mean, yeah, I can't really talk about it.
Oh, you want to go on, eh?
Oh, you can't talk about it?
No. I'm working on a few things, but yeah, I can't talk about any of it.
Any of them? Okay. No worries.
That's exciting, man.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's good to be working on projects, though.
That much is true.
Unless they were debts.
Yeah, I'm paying back. Yeah, no, I got nothing. Nobody let me do anything. So.
I'm just waiting for the script for Dodge 4, and I'll be drawing that. But I haven't, other than that, had really any meaningful work in comics for the last few months. kind of since I got sick back in June, I haven't really had any work. A couple of regular gigs I had kind of all came to an end at the same time. And so it was a weirdly lean and quiet summer in that way. But it was all right. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping to do some more covers and stuff soon and get some more things happening. But it's been a while. Been a while since I've really done anything. But I'm eager to draw Dodge, the 4th issue of Dodge. And Matt's got some great ideas, and I think he's actually fine tuning it. Every time he thinks he's like, okay, the script is coming, it's coming, and then he'll be like, you know what, I got this wicked idea, and I gotta try it out, and kind of thing. So it's been good. Like when he's excited, I know it's going to be an even better story. So good. I'm excited about that. It's that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be probably hibernating all winter, drawing that book because I'm not real fast, and emerging on Saturday nights for Things Are Getting Sketchy, or the occasional Sketchlemania appearance. So
for sure. Yeah, shout out to the Things Are Getting Sketchy folks. Great show. Yeah, I'm glad that's back. Becca, you got a new book.
So issue 1 of Wormhole Club Tragedy came out during Fan Expo, and she's working on issue 2 right now, and at that stage where Mike was just talking about, we're writing, or I'm working with Drina from Source Point, the editor for Source Point Press.
Oh, cool.
So and also Sam Noir has done the lettering for that book too. But anyways, at the writing stage where it's like, oh yeah, it's going to be done. And then, oh wait, let me try this idea,
Yeah.
Always perfecting the story beats,
Oh yeah.
So thank you to anyone who bought the book during Fan Expo. Hope you enjoyed it. And what else besides Frankenstein? Just doing some projects here and there, and like what Mike said, I'll be hibernating for most of the winter just to work on stuff,
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm actually really looking forward to it though, like I've kind of been enjoying the solitude lately, and I'm getting a lot of work done, and there's something satisfying about it. So I'm embracing the quiet in the cave.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you're going to be bringing that to IndieFest this weekend, I assume?
Sorry, who? Mike or
Becca?
Oh, yes, I will.
Your book, yeah.
Yes, I'll be bringing Wormhole Club, and it comes with a free drawing too, FYI. And I will be bringing Gehenna Death Valley graphic novels.
Very cool.
I got some because the Kickstarter went over. I got some extra books made, so. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, side note, bunch of artists will be drawing little like card sketches, or I said the wrong thing, but you know what I mean. The
sketch cards.
Sketch cards.
Sketch cards. Thank you. My brain is dying. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. Will be sketch cards, free sketch cards. So yeah.
It's gonna be a blast. Like it's gonna be great. Like I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really looking forward to it. And Jonathan, you have a new book too, right?
Yeah. Well, okay. So MCX, I debuted Paperhead Year 40.
One sec.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
I did that. Currently, there's a couple things that are kind of gonna happen in the future. Holy Mountain, they contacted me again, and they are going to finally publish the issue 2 that's been shelved of Death Lasers. So I'm happy with that, and they greenlit issue 3. So I'm like doing that, and also currently also my partner Eddie's working on issue 4 of the Flytrap.
Oh, excellent!
And yeah,
nice.
I picked up actually I have it right here in front of me. The 3-pack that I picked up at what was it at what was the show that I picked it up at?
Was it
Oh,
Carlos?
the library.
Oh,
Mississauga, yeah.
No. Oh my gosh.
Oh, TCAF, right?
TCAF. Thank you.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like right here, actually.
Hey.
This is on my. I always save like some horror related stuff to read in October, so this is gonna be one of them. And I got a couple of mangas that I want to check out. So one is called The Walking Cat, and it's the apocalypse through the eyes of a cat.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, it's like the zombie apocalypse through the eyes of a cat. So interested to read that.
That's cool.
Yeah, very cool. All right, so there is 8 minutes left. Let's do our final round table. So let's go through. I think Kelly, I think you're done, right?
I'm gonna add some more to it, some color probably, but yeah, it's basically done.
That's beautiful. What size is that? What size is the paper?
9 by 12.
9 by 12. Okay.
I've been drawing big all day. I didn't want to draw big no more.
Oh, hey, that works. Very cool. That's gonna be good. So just a reminder, we're gonna have these up for auction on the fastball. Sorry, the Sketchlemania. Sorry, rebranded Sketchlemania Facebook page. Potentially starting tomorrow. And the proceeds again will be going towards charity. We just ask that you just pay for the shipping. So you're gonna get some awesome horror art, and you get to donate to charity. So win-win. All right, so let's move over to okay, Jonathan. Let's see what you got.
All right.
Before we cut off here.
Yeah, let's just get here.
And can I just say I'm very impressed that you did this whole thing with the mask on?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Yes.
Looks great, man. Yeah.
Beautiful, Becka.
Yes. It's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
It's hard to see, but there's like I use a lighter tone screen here that I'm just kind of like hacking.
Oh, yeah, okay. I can kind of see it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. When you take the picture or the scan, we'll see it. Right on. All right. Let's move over to Becka. Wow.
All right.
There we go.
Working on that face.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'll just be working on him all night. Well, not all night, but you know.
Oh. It's appreciated.
Yeah.
That is creepy.
There
You got
we
the
go.
eyes. You got the eyes down.
Yes,
Love
it's
it.
all in the eyes.
Yeah.
To me, that has to be the selling point.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
All right.
Skarsgård
And
eyes.
the Skarsgård eyes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That must have been so intimidating to play that character.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a rumor that
After
he
Tim Roth.
scared one of the actors?
Bill
What
Hader.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he did the eye thing, and then there's like a meme
Oh
of
my
him
God.
running away.
Oh, did I say Tim Roth? Oh my God. No, what's his name?
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Yes, thank you. Yes, the other.
I wouldn't mind seeing Tim Roth take a turn as Pennywise.
Did we
Actually,
just
yeah.
Interesting.
That
did
would
we
be
just become best friends? Yeah, I think that would be amazing. I love Tim Roth. Yeah, really cool. But that must have been like I think he really made it his own. So kudos.
Yeah.
All right, and let's head back to Mr. Ruth. Boom. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at that.
Painting with the.
Yeah, I'm using the dead flower to. I can't predict the effect, so I end up getting kind of random results, and for this kind of thing, I think it's kind of working. It's a texture you can't really create with a brush very easily, so
That's cool.
without having to think about it. So I like doing something like this where it takes some of the thinking out, but you can still get kind of a nice energetic effect happening. So yeah,
I
it's
love
come
that.
along though. Big ugly transformation.
That's awesome, man. That looks painful.
Yeah, it's not nice when he turns into the bear for sure.
Oh, that's great. That was a great idea for today. I love it. It's cool.
Mhm.
Thanks, man.
And you get to like do a little point at the end of your fulfillment. That's cool.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, so I want to say thank you again, Kelly, Becca, Jonathan, Mike, for once again doing this little show. It's great to be back, guys, doing this. And thanks to everyone who was watching tonight. And have a look out. Again, we're going to have some amazing art coming at you. I have the Carolyn Monroe signed pictures as well that will be going up for auction, also for charity. And look out, we'll have another show coming up in November, and that one will be I'm going to try to get a whole whack of people for that, because that's the one where we raise some money for help for a family at Christmas. So we like to do that every year. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for joining, and we'll see everybody real soon. Thank you. Bye.